Hey everyone, Aaron here, and today is Friday, so that means we're checking out another toy, and today that's going to be the Scarif Stormtrooper from Walmart, the Black Series 3 3/4 inch version. Let's check it out. Taking a look at the packaging, and it's the usual red and black look for the 3 3/4 inch Black Series line, which is exclusive to Walmart. First thing to note is that this is just the plain old Scarif Stormtrooper, and not the squad leader as indicated on the packaging. The main difference being the squad leader has the blue paint across the upper chest and his left arm. To my knowledge, the naming hasn't been corrected on this packaging and probably won't be at this point. On the back side of the package, nothing new here. You got the name of the figure, a little description about him being stationed on Scarif. And looking at the figure out of the packaging, it's a good looking figure to me. Not the greatest. I love seeing figures that are worn in, have that dirt look to it, especially on troopers. And this guy, since he's running around on the beaches. But the dirt wash to me just, it looks weird. It has like these little spots on it, like you see the inkjet from the printer or something. You know, and also like there's a clear distinction between where it's dirty and where it's clean. You just see this drop-off line just here and then nothing. So as far as the paint job, I do prefer the 6-inch version better than this one, but I'm not going to complain that much because we got a nice 3 3/4 inch version of a figure here, especially one with lots of articulation. As far as the sculpting goes, everything looks pretty accurate to me. The helmet looks great. You got nice detailing lines along the front of the face, the top of the helmet, and the back. And really the same all around. You got the back piece there that has some nice detailing on it. And then of course you got the red on his right arm. You got a little bit of white paint on the left arm on the other side. Painting along the belt line looks good. Not a lot of runs in there really. It's all kind of nice and tight. So overall it is still a good looking figure. And he does only come with one accessory, and that is the blaster. That's fine too. Nothing too special about the blaster, just a piece of molded, it's kind of dark gray plastic instead of black. A little bit of detailing in there, but overall, you know, no weather wearing or wash to it. As for the articulation on this figure, the head is on a ball joint, so you get your side to side. When he's facing straight, you get a little bit of down movement and a little bit of up. Not a whole lot, and if the head's just a little bit to the side, you really get nothing because of the little notches on the top of his chest piece here. At the shoulder area, of course, you have your rotation, and then you can get some up like that. And that's all you're going to get there. If his arm is in the upward position, though, you don't get anything because of where this shoulder piece hits down in the chest here. So you only get to move up when the arm is in the down position, if that makes sense. At the elbows, you do have your bend. Like so. Goes back just a tiny bit there. And then you get your pivoting at the elbow joint as well. As for the wrists, now on the left wrist, his left wrist, of course you have your swivel. And you do get some side-to-side bending. Like so. But his right hand only has the swiveling. Only has the pivoting. There's no swivel or bend in the wrist. You're not going side, side, or up and down. As for the chest area, at this midsection here where these two pieces come together is where you get your articulation there. Nice range of motion. A little bit forward, a little bit back. As for the legs here, of course, you get some movement coming up front. And the way the butt is shaped, it's got this little curve to it, so you don't get a lot coming back. You can kind of fake it because you can work with your articulation there, but the way that butt's curved, not a lot going back. At the top of that joint, too, where the leg goes back and forth, you also get some pivoting in there. And then towards the top of the thigh, you have an additional pivot point. It's kind of hard to hold and show on camera, so hopefully that's coming across. So 2 points of pivoting there. As for the knee joint, you get your bend. It's a single joint, unlike the 6-inch figures where you get the double joint. But you get a little bit of motion through there. And then it also swivels. So you get some swiveling at the top of the shin as well. And then for the feet, you get your forward and back. And then pivoting at the top of the foot. Overall, it's a good looking figure. Even though I have some minor issues with the paint job, I'm still happy to see a decently painted figure, and certainly one with lots of articulation. And I gotta say, it's also nice to get a Black Series exclusive to Walmart that hasn't been issued already. We got a new figure here, so that's great. All right, so there it is. Another toy review done and posted. Only few hundred more to go. If you like what you're seeing and want to see more, why don't you go ahead and subscribe to my channel and let me know your thoughts on this figure in the comment section below. As always, thanks for watching.